Howdy, and welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem Chapter 14? 13. I know things. I'm your very well-versed Let's Player. We play In Search of Truth. And, boy howdy, is this going to be a fun chapter. I say this sarcastically, but it's actually a nice change of pace. I'd say this is officially where the game starts getting, like, to the point where you can't be brain dead. If anything, there's going to be a rather difficult character to recruit, and the chapter itself is going to be kind of difficult to deal with, so you'll get to watch me struggle. Hopefully not too hard, though. So yeah, people tried to kill Elliewood last chapter, Hector stopped them, and now we're starting to think that there's a bigger, political ploy going on here than we could ever have realized. Yet we're still marching on in search of our dad. Well, his dad. I guess Albert could by default be our dad, because, I mean, we never see him. Anyway, so let's check in on Santa Ruz. Let's see how Hellman's doing. Lord Hellman, Marquis Santa Ruz. Let's see how he is doing right now at this very moment. I got good feelings about this character. I don't know about you. Whatever could be the matter? He says as he tried to kill us unsuccessfully and fucked up. Yeah, good question here. How does Hellman know that he tried to kill Elliewood? I mean, I'm sure it probably wouldn't be impossible to find out, but this is one of those nitpicky moments. It's like, oh, how do they travel in the Star Wars if you know, whatever. It's a video game. And Lord Hellman getting a sense of conscience just at the perfect moment, since, you know, F-Fidel here is definitely going to take no for an answer. I mean, look at him. He's just, this is all going to work out for the best. This is how the story ends. Hellman shoos away this evil dude, and then, I mean, it just, the plot ends, really. Oh no. Hellman, my favorite character. He's dying. He's been stabbed, /cut, /ambiguously injured. Oh man, poor Lord Hellman. Anyway, back to more important characters that I actually give a shit about. It's Eggman. Oh man, I love how they cut out the music just for this guy's entrance. I've always, like, in my head just immediately started imagining the Eggman theme for Sonic Adventure 2. Anyway. Who are you? He's fucking Eggman, dude. Look at that face. He's Eggman with a green beard, and you cannot deny it. He's actually, this is one of my favorite early game bosses. Actually, I don't even know if this is considered early game anymore, but he definitely stands out way more than a lot of the other bosses, because he's got some of the funnier lines. Like, he's very hammy, if you can't tell already. Still, though, he's not going to be too difficult to kill, all things considered. He's a knight. Knights at this point are such a not threat to me because we have Hector. Anyway, don't mind this character. He's not going to be important. The green-haired one, at least. You may recognize Ratface from the chapters in Lin mode. Yeah, he's going to keep showing up. I know he's going to show up at least in, like, 2 more chapters after this. Oh, good old Ratface. Poor... What's this guy's name? Fuck it, let's call him Dude, because why not? Excuse me. I'm sorry, I just got diagnosed with Tourette's, so that's going to happen every 5 seconds now. Whoa, plot dump much. So yeah, this is going to be a character we need to talk to with Matthew. Mayhaps. I swear to fucking God, it's going to be a recurring joke. I don't even say mayhaps in real life. Or, like, to friends and family, or online. Mayhaps is going to be the end of me. Anyway, we'll talk to this fucking guy with Matthew, whatever, we'll get to that. That'll make itself apparent when it happens. Anyway. So yeah, we still don't get a preparation screen because life is awful. So we don't get to make most of the characters we don't want to use disappear, which, again, is awful. Yeah, whatever, Lawan. We've known each other for a couple chapters now. Bye. So, you may be thinking to yourself, well, what do we do from here? We've got kind of 2 ways to go. We can go down, or we can go left. And boy howdy, we're not going left. Actually, we are, but only with 1 unit. in this case, does Marcus? No, he does not have a weapon. Well, perfect time as any to give him a weapon. Marcus is going to be going to that house on the left because, if I recall correctly, he has to go there to get an extra chapter. Because there's going to be two houses here. One of them gives a mine, and the other one unlocks an extra chapter. And that's this house. If we don't get to it eventually, actually, I don't remember if Elliot mode spawns a bandit. I really sincerely do not recall. I know, like, Hector mode, yeah, because there's bandits here, but I don't know if they'll have them sent over here. I know Hector mode will start out with, like, a bunch over there. So anyway, I've just made it a habit to always send Marcus over here. He's the most capable for getting there as soon as possible. In the meantime, we're just going to have everyone else go down to the burning ring of fire. Let's do this. You can go over here. Matthew we're going to be bringing along because, like I said, that one guy who's not important, Mr. What's-His-Face, definitely not important character. We might as well talk to him. Fuck it. So, does Dorcas have? Yeah, he does. Wow, he has a hand axe. I did not even notice that. What do you have? A dragon shield. Wow. Don't care about that one. Okay. Problem is that early on this is going to be kind of bottlenecky, so... Anyway, I know I mentioned this in a lot of previous chapters, but this is going to be the time I'm going to try and get supports done. Like I said, I'm expecting to have to split this segment up. I think I'll probably just record both segments today and then upload them. If not in the same day, then just split it up so that way it coherently makes sense. Because... I don't know, splitting this up is going to be required, basically, but I don't want to have to split it up, like, physically between 2 days. Anyway, things to keep in mind with this chapter is, well, it doesn't look like there's very many enemies at all in this area. This is going to become like a fucking blood arena square, shortly, because enemies will start spawning from these forts. Not this one, I believe, but from these 3. And they spawn for a good, like, 3 to 4 turns, if I'm not mistaken. In Elliewood normal mode, it's not as big of a deal because, you know, anytime I talk about this game, I'm just going to say, like, anytime it gets difficult, it's Elliewood normal mode, so you don't have to worry about it. But, like, in later difficulties, it becomes a problem. Especially if you're doing, like, if you're raising weaker units like Rebecca, who I love, but goddamn is she a pain in the ass to raise. So I guess I should be killing with Hector. Fuck it. Come on, baby. I'm telling you, Hector is going to become a fucking speedster. He's already almost speedier than Elliotte. That's great. I love it. Anyway, Sarah's much appreciated here since I love healing and money. You can die. That's actually extremely relevant to my interests. Okay. Sure, fuck it. Dorcas cannot reach there because he's lame. Lame as fuck. Oh well. Oh yeah, there's a house here. There's a house there too. I need to keep reminding myself that I should be visiting these houses because this is a Let's Play. I never visit these houses when I regularly play the game because I fucking memorized this game script, but whatever. Merchant just wondering south, or not south, past here. So don't worry about that. He's just a merchant. We're not gonna have to save him or anything. And then what about this house? So clear of the dude, I don't think you understand who the fuck I am. There's a swordsman named Guy. That's his name. It's kind of weird that they just know this guy's name. This guy's. I'm sorry. That's part of the Tourette's that I mentioned. Yeah. So Killing Edge. Killing Edge is going to be the first time we've run into high critical weapons. They're very, very, very much something you want to keep in mind. Because, yeah, whatever. He suggests that you don't engage with Guy, but you actually do want to just to recruit Guy. Which is actually not as difficult as you think. But let me pull up Guy's stats now. Killing Edge. Now, if you notice, let me pull my mouse. 30 critical. 30. Now, if you're lost on the significance of that, that means no matter who he's going against, he's got a fairly decent chance to critical hit them. which is 3 times the damage, which is not good. It's very good when you're using it, but this is the first time we've run into a killing weapon, so, you know, it's kind of like a first-hand experience, so that we don't want to fuck around with these. Later enemies will run into, we'll run into enemies that will use them later, but for now, this is sort of like your, like, I don't want to say tutorial, but like, your first experience dealing with these types of weapons. Anyway, let's get this segment over with. Oh man, this quirky music. Look at the time. The queen will have my head. Man. So yeah, this blue-haired guy, with the widow's peak to shame Vegeta. Yeah. Well, so yeah, no matter who you visit the village with, he'll say that, and then he'll rush off. Even though this seems pretty inconsequential, you literally have to get that village, or else you're going to miss a bonus chapter. And I would vastly prefer getting that bonus chapter, because if you play your cards right, it can be not only beneficial for your experience, but give you a shit ton of gold as well. And Lordy knows, I'm all about the gold. So, let's do this. Do this. Anyone else need healing? No, this guy didn't attack, that's right. We do this. Okay. Now let's do that. Ah. Yeah, Matthew I'm going to try and hang it as far back as possible, because, well, he will need to be part of the scenery at some point. I don't want him engaging in any battles, because he's frail. Especially because he's untrained, so... I'll probably get into positioning him probably within the next few turns to recruit Guy, but for now, I'm going to try and play it a bit safe. Oh no. Ha! Nice one. It actually would have been kind of concerning if he hit, but, I mean, Sarah. Sarah's the dodge master to end all dodges. I don't know why I keep checking levels, because everyone's basically a level 9 except Hector. So anytime I can get a kill, I should be giving it to Hector. Yep. Okay, so Guy's range, this is where we definitely need to start paying attention to his range. So, even though it doesn't show it here, he'll be able to move to this spot, which means his range is effectively, like, there. So he can attack anyone who moves there. We do not want him attacking us. At all costs, that's something we want to avoid. Not only because it means potentially that he can damage us and potentially even kill us, it also means, you know, there's some freak luck accident that we can kill him. I mean, his class is not very defensively strong, so, I mean, while I'm not counting on it, it's definitely a possibility I would rather avoid. So, for all intents and purposes, we are not moving to any of these spaces, because that's just not part of the plan, bro. Anyway, the problem here is that this guy is going to be a pain in my ass. I can move him here. Sure, fuck it. And then... let's do this. So this is going to be another character who we don't have to care about. Just kidding, she's important. Actually, important in quotation marks. Yeah, so... this witch here, as she calls herself, she's going to give us a relatively decent item that I almost never use ever. It's called a mine, which, don't think of conventional mines as in, like Metal Gear Solid mines. Think of mines as in, like, magical energy mines. They basically just do damage to any unit when you place it on a certain square. They can also be used for thoroughly hacking the game. Well, not thoroughly, but hacking the game. And no, that's not a lie. It's kind of a bad situation because I don't have a wall formed. He has a hand axe too. It's not very YOLO of him. Yeah, if he has a hand axe, I think Matthew can deal with it. If he attacks Matthew, so fucking be it. I need Matthew to be closing in sooner than later, because I do believe at some point Guy will be aggroed. I just don't remember when, because at the very least, I know he aggroes in hard mode. I don't remember if he does in normal. I'm going to assume he does eventually, so. And, oh no, he's attacking Matthew. Even if he had hit, I could have just healed that. Yeah. Yeah, so this is, as you can tell, things are starting to get a bit hairy now. And look, there's reinforcements at the bottom, which we really can't do anything about because Guy is in the way. And Like I said, if we went into that area, we'd have to... We could go here, theoretically, but these guys are on forts, and they're having 2 defense to avoid, and they're healing. I don't want to deal with that. This is this chapter. Okay, guy is to the left of the... Yeah, okay. So we can't go here. This kind of sucks. What if I do... What if I do this? Okay. And then... Sorry if my commentary is kind of slowing down a bit. I'm just trying to figure out my plan of attack. Because I want to get rid of this bandit first and foremost. But I also want Guy to still be able to... Or Matthew to still be able to get in range for recruiting Guy. He needs to edge in closer, but this guy is going to be annoying. I kind of just have to play ball. Because I need him to be within 6 movement. I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but thieves do have 1 extra movement than regular units, which is unnecessary but very much appreciated. So in theory, we can stay out of Guy's range and still have Matthew move in to recruit him by talking to him. Problem is, we have to be literally 1 space out of his range. So like, right here, 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 or here. And as you can tell, that's easier said than done. Fortunately, with Matthew on a 4 square, I'm not anticipating him taking any damage from these archers, but we'll see. Things could go bad here, but I'm going to have faith in normal mode. Oh yeah, Marcus exists. Might as well. I mean, I have nothing better to do with these guys, so... like I said, if I can get them to start supporting, it would be a good example of what I mean. Come on, I dare you! Untrained Matthew is still going to be dodging. Okay, so attack him, good. That's exactly what you should not be doing, and it's brilliant. Alrighty, so things are going pretty decently. It's the archers I have to worry about the most, I feel. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Another archer. Okay, shit, dicks. Now he's not good. So yeah, that guy was reaching Sarah, and now he's not. So now, I don't want you killing him. I would vastly prefer if you did not kill there. Man, I want Hector to get the kill. Hector doesn't have a hand axe either. That really sucks. I could, in theory, trade him the hand axe that Dorcas has. Let's just speed 3, 5. Yeah, he wouldn't be doubling, so it's not even worth it. Yeah, I might as well just be getting him attacks that he can get. Okay, yeah, another turn where I have to wait for this brigade to end. Is Guy gonna be approaching yet? Yeah, we'll see. Seriously, no speed! Oh my god. I cannot believe it. This is like, that's his base speed. I cannot get over this. For reference, Hollywood's speed growth I think is like 50% if I recall correctly. So this is, I'm gonna try to stop reacting every time, but goodness gracious. Okay, so, okay. Let's see. Oswin could probably weaken someone for Hector to kill. Can you... Oh no, my phone went off. Time to kill myself. Wow, you're still doubling. Fuck it. Okay. Please, please hit. Yes. So then I can do this. And then... This is ridiculous. Hector is going to be my Elliowood. I love it. Okay, so we can move Darkest, move over there, over yonder. Okay, but we can move Darkest here. We want Matthew to be right here. So the next turn we can recruit Guy if there's no other reinforcements. And then from there I'll probably split the chapter. Okay. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. So here we go. See, look, my beautiful plan is working. Ha 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 ha. Let's steal from him. No, we want to talk to him. Isn't your name Guy? What a beautiful name. No, it's Guy. I've run into people who call Guy Guy. I do not do that. I don't fuck with that behavior. He's Guy. I'm sorry, he's Guy. You know, I understand Guy probably is the more like traditional Sakaean name. Spoilers, he is Sakaean. Maybe even just more traditional name as far as like etymology goes, but he's Guy. I don't care. Anyway, so yeah, Guy and Matthew have a bit of a friendship history / well, rivalry. So yeah, even though Matthew would probably get fucking obliterated by Guy, he's able to use his sweet words of persuasion to not die. I mean, Matthew's bringing up a good point. You would have starved to death. Fucking Guy. Yeah, I love that interaction. You know who else I love? Guy. Guy is great. I love Guy. He's one of my favorite units in this game just to use because he's so fucking good. Guess who we're not using, guys? Guy. Again, this is going to be, normally I use Guy, so I'm not using him to change it up. He's extremely useful, though. So, if you're playing this game for the first time, I heartily recommend using him. Especially if you want someone who's going to be doing, like, some, like, quick-handed attacks, because by this point you can run into characters you aren't even doubling yet. Meanwhile, Guy is most assuredly doubling pretty much anyone he comes across, and for that, it's very convenient to use him. Beyond that, the Guy has a very good support affinity, which I'm not going to get into yet, but I'm going to start mentioning affinities when I see them. And then, yeah, he's good. And if you can believe it, if you're playing on hard mode, either Eliwood hard mode or Hector hard mode, because he starts out as an enemy, he's going to get higher base stats. Because enemies do get increased base stats in hard mode. So, hypothetically speaking, these are already pretty good base stats for him because he starts at level 3. But he starts out with even higher stats in harder modes, which just makes him one of the best units to use in hard mode. So yeah, like I said, I love Guy. I would use him, but I'm deciding to be a really annoying person and not use him. Now, I kind of did do this preemptively than I should have, because, well, in this case, I probably should have had Matthew out of harm's way. Yeah, the biggest problem right now is that Matthew is kind of like a sitting duck, and I don't really have much I can do about it, but the Lancers aren't reaching him, and neither... The Archer's only doing so much damage, so I don't really need to worry about it for now. Once this enemy turn ends, I'm going to end this segment, and then I'll record the next one. Oh my god, Tourette's is a very serious and deadly disease, and it's disgusting. I'm so sorry. I am so fucking sorry. Anyway. No, I don't want Guy getting experience. I don't also want him getting hit. Also, that's why Guy rocks. Look at that, 35 critical. He just does not give a shit. Weapon triangle advantage be damned. Please don't hit. Oh, no. Don't do this, no. Oh, no. Okay, good. Okay, Guy and Matthew, you're gonna be playing the retreat game. That's what I like to call it. You're getting out of here. Okay, so now I'm going to be cutting the segment. Like I said, I'll probably just end up recording the second episode and once this one's done editing, but for now, that's going to be the end of this segment. I will see you all next time for the most boring segment I'm going to upload, explaining supports. I hope you all are ready for that. I'm overhyping how boring it'll be, but it is going to be kind of lengthy, so bear with me on it. See you then.